Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we got the full-on Season 1 reveal for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. And with this, we gain a ton of new information, some very exciting announcements and reveals. So lots to go over as we get into it. If you enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, or if you have not already subscribed yet, every single day, I got you covered with absolutely everything you need to know about Call of Duty, whether it's multiplayer, Warzone, you name it, it's all right here. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. So we're starting first with the massive Season 1 roadmap. This thing is packed full of stuff. So Season 1 begins on December 6th. We get two of our featured operators here, Nolan being the first one. We'll start first on the Warzone side of things. Obviously, we've got Urzikstan coming as the full-on new map. We've been playing this in Zombies since launch. We also have Vondel and Ashika Island returning alongside a brand new Gulag. For modes, we're going to have Battle Royale, Plunder, and Resurgence available at launch, which is awesome. We've got the new drivable train, horizontal ziplines, the big game bounty contract returning, new quality of life updates, the flyby public event, not sure what that is, I'm sure we'll get details in the blog, and a new Champions Quest update coming in season. For weapons, operators, and more, we've got the XRK Stalker Sniper as a part of the Battle Pass, the Ram 7 as a part of the Battle Pass, and the Stormender as a part of the Battle Pass as well. Then in season, we've got the TAC Evolver and the HRM9 as well. For operators, we've got Nolan and Dakabi. I don't know how to say that at all. I tried my best. We also have Abolisher as the Black Cell operator. We've got the Santa's Playgrounds in-season event coming. We've got Dune Part 2. Some new skins coming there just behind the face cam. The Trial of Power MW3 event's going to be happening as well. And the boys, we've got a classified operator, a train, and a souped-up MW3 LTM coming as well. And then for the multiplayer side of things here, we've got the new maps of Meat, Greece, and in-season Rio alongside the 2v2 training facility map. The Swarm and the EMP streaks are debuting. Ranked play is coming. Vortex for Satan's Quarry, apparently. Tetanus and Spore Yard in season as well. For modes, we've got Gunfight, All or Nothing, Headquarters, Team Gunfight, and Infected all debuting. We also have some new stuff from Modern Warfare Zombies with story missions, Dark Ether Rifts, a new Wonder Weapon, new schematics, the Prestige challenges, and a brand new Warlord. But this is just the start of the Season 6 reveals. We also have the blog that details things even more. So Season 1 arrives in MW3. It's bringing a new Battle Pass, all sorts of content here. They did drop a trailer earlier on today as well. Goes live on December 6th at 9 a.m. Pacific across all platforms. No surprises there. The roadmap, of course, that we just broke down. There will be new patch notes coming with this update, and you guys already know we'll be covering those right as they drop. So the multiplayer overview here: 4 new maps, gunfight returns, new modes, and the CODMAS festive event and ranked play. So 4 new maps for 6v6 and 2v2. We've got Meat, which is a very small map apparently. We've got Greece, which I love the vibe of. We've got Rio coming in season with Season 1 Reloaded, and then training facility for gunfight right away at launch. Gunfight obviously returning here with training facility as the main map, but also some other returning maps as well. 5 gunfight maps at launch brings the new training facility along with the carry forward gunfight maps of Alley, Blacksite, Exhibit, and Shipment from MW2. We've got All or Nothing coming at launch. This, of course, is a returning mode. We've already seen this several times in Call of Duty in the past. More at mid-season. Expect additional modes to launch throughout the season, including the fan favorite and holiday-themed variants. We've got Vortex as an LTM mid-season. In this free-for-all mode, one player spawns in with the infamous Zombies Wonder Weapon, the one-shot ray gun. Whoever eliminates the operator with the ray gun becomes the new owner of that. So that's kind of interesting. That'll be fun to mess around with for sure. Santa's Playground LTM. Santa's Nas is here to spread horror and fear. Complete event challenges and rewards and visit classic holiday-themed maps, including Shipmas and Hangover. Just try not to get bitten. Expect more info on this closer to mid-season. We've got Infected coming mid-season. That's a standard one. Headquarters is returning. We know about that as well. Then Team Gunfight, pretty self-explanatory there. 6v6 variants of Gunfight on standard multiplayer maps. We've got new vests coming. We've got the Assassin Vest. This is going to be a lethal and a tactical field upgrade removed. Kills don't display skulls, immune to the UAV and enemy radar effects. So it's basically Ghost here. And if you have Ghost equipped, you actually get the effects of the strobe, so cold-blooded there. We've got new streaks, the Swarm and the EMP, standard ones that we've seen before. Going to be very excited to try out the Swarm though. That's one of my all-time favorites with BO2. Absolutely phenomenal streak there. Ranked play coming at mid-season launch here, so that'll be available for multiplayer only. Warzone ranked is coming in 2024, but of course, it's going to be standard rank play. Treyarch is leading the helm on that, so that's fantastic there. The zombie stuff this time around, new story act, Dark Ether Rifts, Wonder Weapon, Warlords, and more. So a new story act begins as operators continue to push further into the exclusion zone. A new anomaly appears. Sent to investigate, Deadbolt strike teams are pulled through the other side of their first major encounter inside the Dark Ether. So we'll have more storyline and whatnot going into the Dark Ether, which will be pretty fun to see there. Enter the Rift. Dark Ether Rifts bring rewards to those who brave their challenges. These otherworldly labyrinths are located inside the Dark Ether, where players in their squad have 30 minutes to complete some objectives. So that'll be fun to mess around with and see what kind of rewards you get from that. We've got a new Wonder Weapon coming, the VR11, which is obviously always fun to mess around with as well. New schematics for Rift Run, the Wonder Weapon, the Warlord, Dog Bone schematic, the Golden Armor Plate schematic, and then also the Ether Blade schematic as well. So these are all legendary and will be available right away at launch. We've got the new Warlord coming mid-season, so almost a new boss in a sense. Jack Fletcher, the leader of Terminus, will deploy another one of his lieutenants to the battle space in the coming weeks. South Korean-born Dakabi, I'm still probably mispronouncing that, will bring with her an intimate understanding of electronic warfare, so that'll be fun to see as well. I like the zombies gameplay this year, honestly. It's surprisingly fun, so I'm curious to see the updates there. We also have the Warzone overview. Welcome to Yearzikstan, carry forward Warzone maps, and the CODMAS event. So we actually get our full-on separate Warzone roadmap here. That's actually pretty cool. So if we break down this, we've got our maps of Yearzikstan, the new Gulag, Vondel Ashika, and then the drivable train POI basically. Modes at launch are Battle Royale, Plunder, Resurgence with Core Resurgence and Rotation, and then new locations. In season, we're going to see Lockdown and Sleigh Ride Resurgence, which is a Santa's variant. Quality of life updates include loot rarity, dedicated ammo slots, tac map icon updates, backup pistol while swimming, manual gas mask, and contract activation loop. And then for gameplay here, go ahead, I'll hide the face cam so you guys can see this better. Horizontal ziplines, the big game bounty, flyby, public event, new Gulag public events, locked and loaded, go again, cash drop, and night vision in season 1 reloaded. Some perk updates with shrouded, irradiated, tempered, and combat scout. New movement updates of ADS while sliding, running reload, tac stance, stim speed boost, and slide cancel. Coming soon, the Covert Exfil, the weapons case, and the Champion's Quest. Getting into the Warzone section of the blog now, we know Yearzikstan by now thanks to zombies, gameplay, and whatnot. For the modes, launch, obviously Battle Royale, standard there. Lockdown is going to be returning. Sleigh Ride Resurgence makes its debut as well. Return to Vondel and Ashika, that's going to be standard Resurgence gameplay. After the first 48 hours, Season 1 will also add in Ashika and Vondel. So at launch, it's just going to be Yearzikstan. 2 days later, Ashika and Vondel return there. Movement updates, expect the following, all the things that we just talked about with the roadmap there. Obviously, slide canceling is going to be huge. The stim boost is going to be clutch as well. Gameplay updates. Everyone gets a backup pistol when you go into ladders or water, no matter what your loadout is. Improved water combat. Improvements have been made for water visibility, so it's easier to see. The manual gas mask, you can put it on or take it off whenever you want. This tear gas tactical now deals gas damage and can be countered with a gas mask with the experimental gas grenade. Dedicated ammo slots, so you can carry all ammo types in your backpack at once. Loot rarity is obviously self-explanatory. Contract activation laptop. Players will now activate contracts by interacting with larger laptops instead of phones that you just can't see. Updated tac map icons to make them more visible. Classic red dots when you shoot unsuppressed weapons. Improved loot spreading so it's not all stacked on top of each other. And quality of life carry forward, all the main things that we saw updated throughout Warzone 2. New environment elements, you can obviously start and stop the train and speed up the train, which will be very fun to mess around with. Horizontal zip lines to get from building to building rather than jumping and climbing back up. The new vehicle, the Coyote, looks like an ATV, but it's covered and has a turret on the back, kinda. I mean, that'll be interesting to play around with. Could be a little bit broken if that turret does crazy damage, though. Returning contract, new public event, and updated stronghold. So big game bounty is back. If you get that, you get the advanced UAV. The flyby, a public event where there is a chance to the chance that multiple drones will fly in and drop additional buy stations. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Flyby, the name makes sense now. Updated strongholds. In order to make each map unique or each match unique, strongholds have now been moved to the public event system where there is a percentage chance of them becoming accessible. So they're not always going to be guaranteed guaranteed, but rather a random event. That's an interesting change there for sure. We've got the new perks and then also some updated gear of MW3 making their way into the game. So by default at all times, we're all going to have tac pads, commando gloves, quick grip gloves, climbing boots, and overkill on, and then you can go through and customize your setup accordingly there. You should also get ready for new and returning perks. So irritated, move faster and take less damage in gas. Tempered, now available as a custom perk, allows you to refill armor plates with 2 instead of 3. Combat Scout, same deal as Warzone 1. Resolute, when taking damage from gunfire, this grants you movement boosts. Shrouded, drop a smoke when you're downed. Mountaineer reduces fall damage. Tim, looking at you, and also me because I'm prone to it as well. Stalker, increased strafe and ADS movement speed. Escapist, increased down, prone, and crouch speed. Primed, accuracy to time and ADS is improved while jumping, so better for jump shotting. Faculty, delayed trigger explosives while sprinting, warns of nearby enemy equipment as well. So lots of new perks and updated perks this time around. We've got our new gulag, which honestly looks pretty small and very laned. We saw this at COD Next, obviously. You can actually get out of this by using the Ascender instead of capturing a flag. There's also going to be new public events with loaded weapons, which is ARs and SMGs with full armor. The night vision can also happen from time to time as well. Additional content, Season 1 Reloaded, available in early 2024, will bring new features including covert exfil as well as a weapons case as well. Then we got the CODMAS event. Krampus is back. Just kidding. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the just kidding right away. I just saw Krampus is back. Instead, get into the festive mood with CODMAS. This holiday event brings new challenges and rewards to Warzone and MW3. So Sleigh Ride Resurgence, nothing says festivities quite like a new limited time mode. Prepare for a holiday themed take on Resurgence as you're in for a number of treats. Looks like we got the Christmas trees back with the special crates. Deck the Hall. Santa has delivered presents across Urzikstan via a number of holiday crates. Open these, you'll get rewards in the vicinity. However, be ready to fight for your spot as a flare is sent up when you go into that area. Zombie Santa. Once an operator obtains a Deck the Hall key, a merry portal will appear. Take the portal to face off against a zombified Juggernaut Santa. Defeat this evil incarnation of Santa before rummaging his massive sack for a variety of valuable loot. Wording there is interesting, but hey, that'll be fun to see as well. I'm always, down for the holiday events. Outside of Krampus, they're always very fun. Sleigh Ride. Santa has taken over the train, so it's going to be an updated version of the train now with heavy resistance. Snowball fights as part of both the player's default loadout as well as in-ground loot represented by a snowflake icon. You can find these rather lethal snowballs all over the map, and more is coming as well during the 12 days of CODMAS. You also have the general overview for content that's available between multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. So we've got the XRK Stalker Sniper available. That's going to be again in the battle pass for free. The Ram 7 makes a return here. The Stormmender Launcher, which that's going to be it looks crazy. It's going to be interesting to see if it's actually useful or not. The HRM9 in season via an armory unlock, and then the TAC Evolver probably during weekly challenges if it doesn't say armor unlock there. Also new aftermarket parts launch and in season. We've got various different ones: the Beholder rifle kit, the Purifier, the double barrel kit, the Bullseye. So Jack Purifier compatibility on the MCW, the MTZ, the Holger DG56 SVA, basically all the rifles alongside the Sidewinder, Bass B, and Riveter. It's an underbarrel flamethrower basically. We've got the double barrel kit on the AMR9, the Jack Thunder LMG kit on the Sidewinder, the Jack BRB for a bunch of rifles, SMGs, battle rifles, marksmans, and snipers. The Jack Bullseyes redacted, same deal with the glassless optic. The Signal Burst is going to be available on the Holger. The Beholder is going to be available on the Tier. The Headhunter Carbine will be available on the Rival 9. We'll get more details on these as they become available, obviously, with the weekly challenges. We also have the new Battle Pass coming as well. There will be a Black Cell upgrade for this, and this will include a bunch of different skins. We've got Nolan as a part of Cortac here. The Dakibi, I still don't know how to say it for Cortac 2. Abolisher for Spec Gru as the Black Cell operator. We also have new bundles, all the Dune stuff coming as well. Some more interesting looking ones. Very bright, very fluorescent here as well. New challenges are coming with the weekly challenges, obviously, for camos, and then all those aftermarket parts. We just saw new prestige challenges as well with a level cap increase all the way up to, it looks like 250 here for season 1. The future of DMZ. We want to thank the entire community for their support and continued feedback of DMZ, everyone that's supported it. Beginning next week with the launch of season 1, DMZ beta players can continue to play the mode via Warzone in the COD HQ. The beta will remain fully accessible, including content from Al Mazrah, Ashika, the Koshki Complex, Building 21, and Vondel. This mode will not be available or interact directly with Modern Warfare 3 or Warzone at all going forward. We recognize that not having cross-platform with Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone may be frustrating, but we felt now is the time to take all the learnings from the beta that we could apply towards future development. So basically, DMZ is not changing. You can just keep playing it. It's not being deleted, but it's not being updated. We also have some CDL stuff happening. There's going to be new skins and launch pack coming for that as well. Upgrade to MW3, yada, yada, yada. So a huge season 1 update here. One of the most impressive roadmaps that we've seen in some time. I'm very excited to see this launch. Obviously with Warzone, we get all the new content, patch notes. I'll be covering it all in depth every single day. So make sure you guys don't miss a video by hitting that subscribe button. And if you guys enjoyed this one, do me a favor and drop a like on it. But that's going to wrap things up. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll catch you later. Peace out.